Guys doing their thing. It just stopped raining and they still up there. They're gonna have this done by tomorrow. Them boys cock strong, trust me. Those bundles weigh like 80, 90 pounds a piece. I guess I told you guys earlier that this house here is empty, vacant. I've never been in here. Every time I come over here, the door is just wide open. So I said in my earlier video, I was just gonna walk in. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna walk in and see what's going on in here. That's what I used to do in my earlier video. That's how I got started doing this. Me and Dave walking in places like this that was empty and abandoned. Even though it says no trespassing. Well, let's take a chance. Yeah. Spooky! like a bad house. Cookie! Uh-huh. Let me see. Not a bad house. Not a bad house at all. This is a nice camera, I'm telling you. It's dark in here, but right through the viewfinder, it's like it's really lit up. It's an Action 4 Osmo DJI camera. Nice. This is a nice house. Not bad. Not bad at all. You know, when I walk in here now, it just made me wonder what was in my mind when I used to do this back in the day, 20 years ago, with me and Dave. I gotta get some info on this house. I gotta find out if the land bank owns this or who owns it or something. I can do something with this house. Yeah. 3 bedrooms. Let's see, 1, 2, yeah. I can do something with this. Let me do some research and find out who owns this house. Been sitting empty too long. Been sitting empty too long. I gotta do something about that. Let me close the door. Put the shingles on already. They ain't messing around. Well, that's it for me. My day is over. My day is over. I know they did not, but mine is. I'm through. I'm going home early today. Not putting a long day in today at all. Take me a shower. Watch the reruns of Lost in Space, Star Trek, Land of the Lost, Time Tunnel. Man, got it going on today, y'all. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Somebody gonna say, "Shane, that damn doorbell." Okay, hold on. Okay, yes, ma'am. Okay, no problem. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, he said it don't have nothing to do with the car driving bad. No, he just said he just want to know when it come on. So I'm at to take it back in there, and so you have a guy come in there with a computer and program it to update it. That's all. So no, you good. You good. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll let him know. Matter of fact, tomorrow. Yeah, leave it tomorrow. I'll come get it, and I'll take it down there and just tell him to call this guy to come in so he can program it. Okay, but other than that, you good. All right, thank you, honey. right, let's go for a ride. Somebody said, Shay, more ride videos. Well, damn it, here we go. But here we go. Y'all want some more riding video? We're gonna take the scenic route then. Okay. You said you guys said you wanted more riding videos, and here we go. We leaving the job site, now we just gonna ride. We just gonna ride, and I'm gonna go home at the same time. Look at that. Like I said, we had a nice long day. Got the guys doing roofing work at Doc's place. Doc resides in Delaware. And we got the other guys working on the east side in that eviction house, getting that back together. It's coming together. From when you first seen that place, I'll tell you, from the eviction to what it is right now, it's really, really coming along really nice. And that's one thing I like about these videos for me. put these places, I hate it when the people tear the houses up. Of course, I hate that. But to put them back together, I tell you, it's on another level sometime for me. On another level. I love the beauty of putting those things back together. That's unfortunate for the owner who got to put money back into them, you know. But, you know, most of the time when you have a place and people move out or get evicted, there's always something you got to do to them anyway. Whether it be painting or updating the carpet or something, you got to do something anyway. I'm not one who believes in just slapping some paint and some cleaning the carpet and putting the rent sign back out. I know too many landlords who actually do that. I don't do that. In a lot of cases, I put a new toilet in. I get the bathtub reglazed. So when somebody coming in, they make it seem like it's all new for them all over again, which it actually is. It really is. Come on, sing that song, do-da, do-da. Last few days, today is January. Where my mind at? June 25th, 2025. In the last few days, we had temperatures upward towards 100 degrees. Really, really hot. It's not like that every summer. We might have 100-degree weather probably maybe 4 or 5 times out of the summer. Sometimes that's about it. But places like Arizona, where in the summertime, where it's like over 100 degrees every day. Shit, sometimes in New Orleans too. Be a combination video. You guys seen my guys still working on a roof. We went into that vacant house next door, and now we just ride. Well, I'm actually going on my way home. Actually, but I'm just taking a scenic route. Right now, we are on Livernois Avenue. Get over in this lane here. The city done so much work down here. There used to be like 3 lanes, a couple lanes. They shut everything down because they opened up a lot of new businesses around here for people to have businesses around here. So it's only 1 lane now, which I hate. But it's good for the people who trying to open businesses. See? And this part of 7 Mile we coming to right now, 7 Mile and Livernois, this was called the Avenue of Fashion. I don't think they call it that no more, but this was known as the Avenue of Fashion. What's that down there? What's up with Pookie them walking around down there? What's that down there? What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? Let's see what they're doing. Okay. How they Hanson, or we'll see. We're gonna pass. We're not gonna stop. We're gonna obviously just pass by, see what they're doing. They're doing something. But anyway, they got a lot of new businesses up and down here. The mayor did all this so it'll give these new businesses a chance to strive. And let me see. Hold on. Let me see what they're doing here. What are they doing? They got numbers on their back. What they? Beauty contestants? Look at that. Wow. There's no jail numbers? No, I'm just joking. It used to be 2 lane, but they fixed all this up so people can park here. They got all these businesses alongside here. See? So y'all get a chance to see another part of Detroit. Back now. A lot of joggers out here today. Look at that. It's hot as hell. They're out here jogging. They'll have a heat stroke. Hey. Now, once we cross, I'm not crossing, but this is 8 Mile right here, right? So that's Baker's Keyboard Lounge. Now, once you cross here, if I was to cross, that's Ferndale. Once I cross 8 Mile, that's Ferndale. Let me sit you down here for a minute, so we can concentrate when we get across here. All right, there we go. Come on, Pookie, get over there, run, Pookie, run. Da, 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 da. Okay, go. Okay, like I said, on that side we got Ferndale. To our right we got Ferndale. To our left we got Detroit. Now, coming up to our right, we're going to have, I believe, Oak Park. To our right, and still Detroit to our left. Yep, Oak Park. There's Aldi's. I love Aldi's. To our left, excuse me, to our right, we still got Oak Park. And to our left, good old Detroit. Another thing I like about doing these ride videos, because like when I first started doing this, I always said it was for my sick and shut-in folks who couldn't get out, some type of handicap. They either laying in the bed, they can't get out, or maybe they just got nobody to just take some time out with them just to take them for a nice ride. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking my people for a nice ride on a sunny day. I got plenty of room in the car, no problem. Everybody who can fit in here, I got plenty of room. Come on in. I love the company. Let me give you a little bit more information on the real estate game here. I don't know how it works other places, but a lot of people have been losing these houses for back taxes. So this is for the folks who lost their home for back taxes here in Detroit. Pay close attention to what I'm telling you, and tell somebody else that you know who might have lost their home. It's not a total loss. It's a total loss as far as the house is concerned. Let's say you lost your house for back taxes for $10,000, and the city sells your house for $50,000. Well, there's a $40,000 difference there. And what the city been doing, they've been just taking that extra money because nobody said nothing about it, and they just been pocketing that extra change. That's actually your money because that was your house. All they got coming is the back tax money, which was the $10,000. So they sold the house for $50,000. They got their $10,000. So there's a form that you got to fill out called an intent form. It's for the prop. It's called the intent. What is that? I forgot what it is. It's an intent form. and you put your property address in, and you submit it to the city, to the county. That way, when the auction is over, and anything over was that what you lost it for, that those funds supposed to come back to you. You lost your house, but you can still recoup some money out the deal. So I'm just letting you know. It's been a hush-hush thing for a long time. After doing some research, the city probably said, damn, that damn SHEA. Because if you don't say nothing about it, or don't know nothing about it, they're just going to keep pocketing that money. It's your money. Even though you lost a house, that extra money, that overage, that's yours. Because it was your house. All they got coming is the tax money. They shouldn't be entitled to anything over that. So there it is. I'll let you guys know the full name of the form tomorrow. And that might work everywhere. That might not just here. That might work in everybody else who's losing houses in the tax sale. In any state. Y'all do your research and see if that's the same thing that applies in your county. I'm sure it probably does. You're welcome. You're welcome. I know you said, thanks, Shay, thanks. Turn this down. Woo. Nothing wrong with the air conditioning this thing today, boy. Woo-wee. I just got it charged the other day. Man. Nice and cold, baby. The way it's supposed to be. $2.94 for gas. That's probably the cheapest I've seen it so far lately. Gardner White. Why you gonna come out here like that, dog? Don't do that. Don't do that to me, baby. Okay, time to go home. Now I'm in my neighborhood now. We're in my neighborhood now. Check out this house over here to the left. I remember when they first broke ground on this thing. I walk through here in the morning sometime, like on a weekend. I walk around here and just watch the deer grazing and walking by and doing all kind of deery stuff deer do. There go a deer right there. Y'all seen him? Like I said, the weekend is when I come out. I walk through here all the time. And sometimes I sit right here on this guardrail. Sometimes I just sit here and watch the deer. See that creek right here? This creek. See, if I go down there, I can follow this creek all the way to my house, right through here. I can take that. I can walk to my house in about 5 minutes walking through here. All right, guys, that's it for me. This is Shay from the SHEA Show. Getting ready to go home, wash up, watch some reruns of Star Trek, the whole 9 yards, and get back out here again tomorrow. So thank you for tuning in to SHEA Show riding videos, and we'll see you at the next location.